Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start now.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Elite Global Excellence Workshop on effective research writing, writing quality research papers, indexing, and increasing citation. My name is Habiba Abdullah, and I'm thrilled to be your moderator today. And we have an exciting agenda ahead. I'd like to start by acknowledging our amazing engagements from countries all over the world during our 12th virtual workshop. We'll kick things off with a brief introduction to set the tone and give you a sense of what to expect. Let's delve into the fascinating world of Elite Global Excellence. Established in April 2021, Elite Global Excellence is a leading research and innovation organization fostering global connections. Our services encompass collaborations, conferences, projects, grants, training, and many more. Committed to supporting new ideas, we offer career opportunities and scholarships to contribute to the global research community's growth. Our mission is committed to fostering collaboration, innovation, and excellence in academic and professional realms. We catalyze growth by providing diverse services and opportunities for researchers, scholars, students, and professionals. Welcome to our Elite Global Excellence Virtual Workshop Series 2024-2025. An era marked by rapid technological advancement and globalization, access to quality education remains a significant challenge for many aspiring students and scholars worldwide. Recognizing this desperate need, Elite Global Excellence proudly initiated the EGE Free Virtual Workshop Series 2024-2025 for students and scholars worldwide. A big effort to give everyone a chance to learn and share knowledge no matter where they are in the world. Our virtual workshop series aims to address the global challenge of unequal access to education by providing free learning opportunities to students and scholars worldwide. Through this initiative, we at Elite Global Excellence seeks to achieve those key objectives. The elimination of barriers to education, fostering learning and skills development, encouraging the exchange of knowledge and collaboration among individuals, and lastly, empowering and connecting communities through the pursuit of learning. We have successfully conducted 11 workshops in our virtual series, and today we are going to have our 12th workshop in effective research writing, writing quality research papers, indexing, and increasing citations. Without further ado, we are honored to welcome Professor Dr. A.V. Senthil Kumar, a globally renowned scholar and researcher. Dr. A.V. Senthil Kumar, a distinguished academic and professional in the field of computer science. Currently, he serves as a professor and director of the Postgraduate and Research Department of Computer Applications at Hindusthan College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Senthil Kumar brings with him a wealth of experience, having spent 5 years in the industry and 5 years in academia. He holds a Doctor of Science in Computer Science and has made significant contributions to the academic and research communities. He has also authored 66 book chapters, published 230 papers in international and national journals, and presented 77 papers at various international and national conferences. In addition to his scholarly contribution, he has edited 15 books and 2 textbooks. Dr. Senthil Kumar plays an active role in the editorial process, serving as an associate editor for IEEE Access, editor-in-chief for several other journals, and a key member of the Machine Intelligence Research Lab in India. He is also a member of the editorial board and a reviewer for numerous international journals and conferences. Furthermore, he has been involved in various international conference committees. A dedicated mentor, Professor Dr. A.V. Senthil Kumar has successfully guided 16 PhD scholars and is currently supervising 4 more. His extensive experience and commitment to the advertisement of knowledge make him an invaluable contributor to the field of computer science. Today, he will present his keynote on effective research writing, writing quality research papers, indexing, and increasing citations. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. A.V. Senthil Kumar. As he will now share his insights on today's topic, feel free to note down any questions that come to your mind during the question answer session at the end of the Professor, are you around?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can share your screen and start now.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Are you able to see the screen, ma'am? Hello.
Prof, can you share it again?
1 second, sir. So now it's okay? Hello.
Yes, Prof.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sure.
Thank you. Once thankful for Dr. Madni, Elite Global Excellence Malaysia for giving this great opportunity. I welcome you all for this webinar on the topic effective research writing, writing quality research papers, indexing and increasing citations. Okay. Now these are my details. To show you, I'm showing my publications and other details. Next. So I think most of you will be research scholars and will be on the process of publishing, even though just I'll give some introduction why we should publish. What is the purpose of publishing articles or publishing papers in journals or publishing some books or some chapters? Why I should publish? So if I publish something, it improves my writing skill. This is my thing. So whenever you're writing something, your skill will be improved. It helps in your knowledge upgradation. It keeps you updated. Whenever you write something, you're increasing, you're updating your knowledge. It is updated. It also teaches about literature survey. It makes you happy when you see something is published, either in a paper, a journal, paper in a journal, or any chapter or book. When you see your published one in your hand, sure you will be happy. It will help the society with your research work. If your innovation or your publication will really help the society. When you publish something, you will get appreciation from your institute, your parents, your teachers, or any friends. You will get some appreciation for your work. Also, you will get some publicity. Your name will be shown to others. You will get some publicity. It also adds value. Whenever your publication count is increasing, sure, it adds some value for your name. It keeps you alive as a researcher. If you stop something, if you are not publishing, your research work will be stopped. So whenever you go on publishing, you will be alive as a researcher. Your publications will be motivation to others, so other researchers. Above all, you can also earn money when you publish any book or any chapters. You can earn some money. So when you publish some books, you can get some royalty. Early ones they provide royalty based on your books which is sold. So it will also help to earn money. So okay, whether I need any special talent to publish articles? No, really not. A little interest. If you have a little interest, sure, you can publish any paper in any type of Q1, Q2, Q3 or any journals, or you can publish some books, or you can publish some chapters or anything. Only a little interest. Nobody is teaching a child to how to walk. The child in his own interest tries to walk. So in the same way, if you have a little interest, sure, you can publish any type of contents. Now, we can see why citation impact is important. Why I need citations? They're asking for citations count? Okay. If you're a researcher, if you're not publishing anything, then you're in a mute stage. Okay. Simply, after my PhD or doing my research or during the research period, if I'm not publishing anything, I am in a mute stage, really. Okay, now I have published something. If nobody is reading it, then what is the use of publishing? So whenever
Professor,
tell me, sir.
Professor,
Huh?
your screen is not visible. Can you share again? Can you share again?
One second. You are disconnected. One second, sir, John.
All right. All right.
So please give permission. One second, sir, John. Okay. So give permission, sir, please. Okay, now I got it. One second.
Permit. Permit.
Okay. One second, sir, I'm not able to bring the full screen. One second.
It's all right. It's all right. Prof. Thank you.
Is okay now? Can you view this now? One second, just I'll start. Okay, now it's okay. Okay, now it's okay now, sir.
Yes, Prof.
It's
Yes,
able.
Prof.
Okay, okay. 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 So, if you, as a researcher, if you are not publishing anything, then you are in a mute stage. Okay. Now I have published something. Nobody is reading it. Then what is the use? It means that if nobody is not reading, it will not. Your work will not be cited in their work. So it is waste. So it is like that you are talking in a auditorium without nobody is listening. So the main thing is citations. Whenever you publish something, it should be read by others. Only if it is read by others, then your work will be cited in the publications. So more than publishing, citation is more very important in your research field. Okay. Why would you care if your work is not cited? So you can ask, why I should care? I am writing something. If nobody is reading, then I am not responsible for that. Why I should care? No, it's not like that. If nobody is reading, then why you should write? That is the thing. So whenever you publish something, sure, it should be read by others and it should be cited by others. So if your citation count is going on increasing, then what's the use? So it will be helpful for your confirmation of your work. If suppose if any promotion is there, it will be helpful for your promotion application. It will also help for yearly performance appraisal. Then in case it gives an academic impact, if your citation count is more, sure, it will give an academic impact for you. Now we can see uh, if you're increasing your citations, it means that your network is going on increasing. So paying attention to your citations, you can learn who is building in your work. If you see some citations, your work is cited in some other papers, then you can identify that your work is used by some others. They are following your work. They are using your work as a base paper. Then they are developing their research work. So you can identify, or you can know whoever are working with your work as a base. It is the main purpose of citations. After about that, you can get some future collaborations. So if your work is cited by others, you can contact them. You can ask for collaborations. So both of you can collaborate together in future publications or some research works. Okay. Apart from that, when you see, you can get new ideas from this. Your work is cited in some other papers. You can go through that papers so that you can get some new ideas from that paper. You can go on developing your research work. Specifically, when the citation count is increased, really it will give an ego boost to you to do more number of publications. Okay. Now we can see what are the top indices there. You know what is indexing. Most of you know social SCI indexing, Scopus indexing. So what is the purpose? What are the main indexes which are available? The first one is Web of Science. It is maintained by Clarivate Analytics. It mainly indexes journals of type sciences, social sciences, arts and humanities. The next one is Scopus. It is maintained by Elsevier. It mainly indexes journals from medicine to computer science, social science, and humanities. The next one, AI Compendex. It mainly indexes engineering database and it related research articles and publications. Then DOAJ, it is nothing. Directory of Open Access Journals. It mainly indexes open, that is online publications. Then BioOne, it mainly indexes journals of type biological, ecological, and environmental science. The next one is ASM Digital Library. It indexes full text content, including journals, conference proceedings, technical magazines, newsletters, and books. It mainly covers computing and information science. Then ERIC, it is a well-known database which indexes education, literature, and resources. Then PubMed, it mainly indexes books and journals like mainly on biomedical literature. Then INSPEC, it is also maintained by Clarivate. It indexes journals, proceedings, books, and more research in the area of physics, engineering, computing and information technology. Then PsycInfo, it mainly indexes journals of type psychology. Now, when you consider this Web of Science, there are 4 core collections in Web of Science. One is ESCI, then SCI expanded, then Social Science Citation Index, then Arts and Humanities Citation Index. So when you see this Emerging Sources Citation Index, ESCI, it mainly indexes scientific fields, only scientific type journals. Then you consider this SCI expanded, it mainly indexes database, it covers more than 9,200 notable and significant journals across 178 disciplines and 1,900 to the present. It mainly indexes journals type science and technology. Then SSCI, it mainly indexes journals of type social science disciplines. Then Arts and Humanities Citation Index, that is AHCI, it includes social and natural science journals. These are the 4 categories under Web of Science. Next, a small thing you should know, everybody should know. So what is this ISSN number? Most of you can heard about this ISSN number. So to identify a journal, a uniqueness of a journal, a number was given to each and every journal that is known as ISSN number. It is international standard serial number which is given for any journal which is published. It is a unique number for each journal. So if you want to identify a journal, you can use the number ISSN number. It is of 8-digit number. Mainly it consists of 8-digit numbers. In some cases it will have 7-digit numbers and the last digit will be some X. So this So it is known as a check digit, which checks whether the particular ISSN number belongs to a particular journal. So ISSN number is a unique number which is given to each and every journal to identify a particular journal. Okay. Now, if you want to check an ISSN number, whether it's a valid number or which is assigned for a particular journal, so this is an Indian website. It is known as actually ISSN number checker. You can go to Google, just you can type ISSN number checker. Then you can get a link. You will see. So near this ISSN number, there is a small box. You can type that particular number which is given in a journal and press the validate key. Now it shows, see, there are 11 numbers there on ISSN. The sixth one is showing 6378 some number. So the number which I have given is correct. So if you want to check whether a particular ISSN number which is given to a particular journal is correct, then you can go to this website. Then you can give the number which is given in the particular journal. You should click the validate button. Then if the number is ticked in green, then that particular number is a valid one. Otherwise, the number is not a valid one. This is how to check a ISSN number. So you can see in some books, the journals, you can see like this. It is a 13 code. Apart from this 8 code, they also use some 13-digit code. It is used for this publishers details as well as the cost of journal something. The remaining 5 digits will be used for the external use of the publisher. Okay, so if you want to start a journal, it is possible. In India, there is a site called ISSN portal. So if you enter into this ISSN portal, you can apply for an ISSN number for a journal. Either you can get an ISSN number. See, there's an option here. You can log in. You can create a login. You can apply for an ISSN number for a journal. So after publishing one issue, you can send these details to the ISSN office. They will check this website, or if it is a hard copy, you can send the hard copy to them. They will check it. If it is valid, then they will give the ISSN number for your journal. So if you want to start an ISSN new journal, you can apply through this website. Next, what is an ISBN number? Same as this journal, unique number for a journal. ISBN number is nothing. It's a unique number which is given for each and every book. So for each and every book, you will have a unique identifier. It is known as an ISBN number. It is nothing. International Standard Book Number. Okay. Initially, it was started as 9-digit with the name Standard Book Number. Later on, it has changed to 10-digit by adding a 0 in front of this 9-digit. That's all. So ISBN number will be of 10 digits. It is nothing. It is an international standard book number which identifies a unique number for each and every book. So let us know. Okay, this is how we can see an ISBN number in each and every book at the end of the page or at the last cover page. Okay, so it shows the various details of the publisher, as well as all these details will be shown in this ISBN number. Okay, so if you want to get an ISBN number, you can apply. If you are writing a book, after writing the book, if you want to apply for an ISBN number, you can go to this website. In India, there's a website called Rajaram Mohan Roy National Agency for getting the ISBN number. In the same way, in each and every country, you will have a separate agency, government agency, which gives ISBN number. So if you are a single person, if you are applying for a single ISBN number, it's possible. Or if you are a publisher, if you want to get more than one ISBN numbers at a time, if you are a publisher, it is able to get more than 10 ISBN number at a time. So it is for commercial publisher, for institution, then for self-publisher or individual publisher. For anybody, if you need an ISBN number, you can apply to a government website which is providing this ISBN number, and you can get the ISBN number. Okay. The next one is the DOI. Like an unique number for a journal, a unique number for a book, the same way for each and every paper you are publishing, the paper will be assigned a number called DOI. It is nothing digital object identifier. So this DOI number is nothing, which is a unique number for each, which is given for each and every paper which you are published in a journal. See, there's a picture of Science Direct, a paper published be open, the topic title, be open, mindfulness. Below that, you can see a red circle. It is a DOI number. So I can access this paper either by typing the title name of the paper or by typing the DOI number. So DOI number is nothing. It is a unique number which is given for each and every paper which is published in the journal. So in the same way, you can apply for a DOI number, you can get the DOI number. So there is a website called crossref.org. Crossref.org. You can enter into this website crossref.org. You can register, then you can get these DOI numbers. So there you should pay for each and every DOI number. You should pay, I think, $1 for each and every DOI number. You can get DOI number. If you are a publisher, you can apply for this DOI number. Then you can get this DOI numbers. So each and every paper which is published. So once again, there is a problem in the network. I think so. Your network, sir. Hello.
Yes, Prof. Yes, Prof.
1 second, sir. There's a problem in your network. I'll
Okay,
connect again,
okay.
sir. Please.
No problem. No problem.
Give permission, sir, please.
Permission is granted. Sir.
It's not accessible. Okay, now it's going. One second, sir. This is connecting now. Please.
Sure. Sure. It's visible now.
Okay, pause. 1 second, pause. I'll make it bigger size. Is it okay, sir? Okay. Shall I proceed? Okay. Hello? Is it audible?
Yes, doctor.
Okay. Now, if you want to apply for a DOI number, you can go to the website called crossref.org. Then you can apply for DOI number. Okay. Now, this is an article which came before 1 or 2 months. So, India is, suppose I am taking India. So, what the main thing of this article is, the number of research papers are more, but the number of citations is less. So, it means that the works published are not quality ones. So, try to publish quality papers. So, simply writing a paper is waste. More of them should read your works. It means that you should get more citations for your work. So, try to write some quality papers and get some more citations. Okay. Now we can see how to increase the citation count for your work. So, when you consider this citations increase, you should consider 4 C's. The first one is competence. The second one is collaboration. The third one is care. And fourth one is communication. Now, what is this competence. Competence is nothing. You should deliver high quality work. The work you are publishing should be high quality one. If your work is high quality, sure you will get more number of videos. Then if more number of videos are there, sure they will use your work in their research. You will get more number of citations. So first C is nothing. Write some high quality works and publish high quality works. Then second C is collaborate. So when you want to increase, if you want to increase number of, if you want to get more number of citations, this collaboration is more and more important. So why I need some collaborations? So if you have some collaboration, suppose me and some others in some other country are collaborating and publishing something, I'll get some complementary skills of my collaborator. Then my work will be more strong. Okay. So when you have some collaboration, you will get some extra skills. Then you can update your work more. Then your work will be a quality one. Suppose if you are having a co-author, that is a collaborator, your work will be read by the network of your collaborator. Then you will get more number of readers in that case. So that collaborator's friends will also cite your works in the papers. So when you have some co-authors in your work, sure you will get more number of readers and you will get more number of citations. See, this is for example, if you have more number of citations, this is showing my that is collaborations. So till date I have some co-authors, 232 co-authors in my publications. So if I have some more co-authors, sure I'll get some more number of citations. Okay, the third one is care. So when you're writing some work, you should take more care. It should be useful to the society. Only when your work which is published is useful to the society, then your work will get more number of more people. So we are all professionals. Consider a doctor. Only when the doctor takes care with the patient and if he gives the correct subscription for the patient, then he can be a good doctor. The same way as we are in the research field, we should have some care, take care in our research field. We should appreciate, suppose we have some research students or if somebody is helping for writing your papers or any type of help in your publications, we should say thanks to them. We should appreciate them for helping us. So as a good academician, we should have some more collaborators. We should support them. We should also appreciate them or congratulate them for helping us or for their achievements. Then only you are a good academician. So take care when you are having some research work. You should take care of your team around you. So you support them, you help them. Then only the same thing will be returned to you. The fourth C is communicate. This is the main C among all the four C's. Okay, now I have written something. I am writing something. It has been published. I am keeping it in my table. Then what is the use? If nobody is reading your work, then what is the use of writing something or publishing something? So it should be communicated to others. Then only others can read your work. Others can have some research based on your work, or they can cite your work. The previous days, before internet has not arrived, we went to the libraries, we took the books, we read it, and we did the research. But nowadays, it is not like that. By sitting in the same table, you are getting all the details. So whatever you are publishing, it should be reached to others. So communication is the main thing among these four C's. Okay, how I can communicate? How I can show my work to others? So first, you create a personal website. If you are not having a personal website, just to create a personal website, you put all your publication details and research details in your website. So if anybody goes through your website, they can see your publication. If they are interested or if they are doing any project or research work in your field, they can contact you and they can add you as a co-author or they can cite your work in their paper. Okay, so create a personal website, put all your research details in the personal website. Next, make your research papers freely available online. So try to publish your work in online journals. Even though you are publishing your works in some hard copy or printed copy, put all the details in online. So, for example, you have various types of websites. So, you can have some university, your university repository, org, XIV, some academia. There's a website called academia.eu. Research, a lot of websites are there. You can put all your research details, for example, Google Scholar. So, you can put all your publication details in the online. So, whenever somebody Googles by using some keyword, your work can be displayed and they can read that your work and they can cite your work in their papers. So third one is, if you're not having a Google Scholar citation profile, so try to register. I'll show you in the upcoming slides. So Google Scholar citation is the main thing. So you can create a Google Scholar citation profile. You can add all your works you have published. Whenever you publish something, just you can add it to this Google Scholar citation. So in the upcoming slides, if you don't know how to use this Google Scholar, I'll show you in the upcoming slides. Then the fourth one is, try to attend conferences, present your work and talk to people. So whenever you attend some conferences, you can meet different types of people from different types of countries. You can interact with them. You can discuss your work with them. So their knowledge can reach you. Your knowledge can reach them. So when you're going to some conferences, take your published works copies. You distribute there. So after the conference, people, after reaching the place, they'll go through your work. If they are interested, they will contact you, and in future you can have some collaboration with them. So try to attend conferences, present your work, and talk to the people who are attending these conferences. Sure, this will help you more to get some more number of citations. Then some case, if you are not able to attend the conference, or due to some personal issues, you are not able to attend the conference. So what you can do? You can use some social media. A lot of social media websites are there. You can put all your works in the social medias. So, for example, Twitter. In Twitter, you can put all your publication details. So, attending a conference, more than that, you'll get more number of co-authors or friends or colleagues when you use this social medias. Then you can use some blogs. So create a blog. In this blog, you can put all your publication details and research details. This will help you get more number of citations. A lot of blogs, free blogs are there. You can use Wix, WordPress, LinkedIn, Weebly, Medium, Ghost, Blogger, Tumblr, Zoomla, Zimdo. These are all free websites to create a blogs, and you can put all your publication details or research details in the blogs. So the next one is, even though it's a old-fashioned way, you can use this. That is communicating by email. So whenever you publish something or you have done some research work, you can send email to your database, your colleague or your friends. Oh, I am published a paper in this. This is my paper. You go through it. Or you can send to your researcher or some professors in some other countries. Whenever you publish something, you send an email to others. So what if they are interested, they will read your paper. Then finally they contact you, and you can have some collaboration with them. So they can also cite your paper in their works. Okay. Some other tips to increase your citation count. So the other things is, when you're writing a paper, try to write a paper which is useful to the society. It should be novel and interesting. Only when your work, published work, is useful to others, they will read your paper. Only when it's a new one or novel one, they will read your paper. Only when it is interesting, they will read your paper. So try to write high quality papers which is useful, novel and interesting. Then write in a citable way. So when you're writing a paper, the paper should be clear, it should be organized, and it should be without any grammatical errors. So if your paper is a 4-page or 3-page, even some case it will be 3-page papers. So when somebody is reading these 3 pages or 4 pages, sure, they will not be able to understand what you have done. So when you write in a clear way, sure they can understand your work. So it should be an organized way. You will have an abstract, keywords, introduction, previous work, current work, your work, then experimental results, conclusion, references. This is an organized way. So when you write in the work or publish something, just you write in an organized way so that whenever somebody reads your work, they should be able to understand how this your work is done. Then try to write the paper without any grammatical errors. Then the third point is try to write your papers which are serious concern, currently a serious concern. For example, during the COVID period, a lot of papers were written on the area COVID. So that during the COVID period, the COVID was a serious concern. So most of the people have published more papers in the area of COVID. So whenever you are writing some papers, try to write papers which is currently of serious concern. So the fourth point is when somebody reads your work, they should be able to understand even the small fundamental questions. As previously I said, if your paper is of 4 pages, so if somebody wants to know what you have written or what is the concept used or what is the use of your work, so they will have some fundamental questions. So your work should be able to answer these type of fundamental questions. So it should be a simple one, clear one, and it should be able to understand by others. So in some cases, you can also cite your papers in your previous publications or earlier publications in your paper. A condition is it should be related. The previous publications of yours is related to network. Then now we are publishing a paper in the area of network. Then in that case, you can cite your work in your earlier published work in your paper. It's also possible. In some, you can also, the next one is you can ask your friends, please cite my work in your paper. If they are publishing some network papers, you can ask, these are my network papers. You cite my works in your paper. In return, I will also cite your work in my papers. This is another way to increase this citation counts. The other point is, whenever you are giving title to your paper, don't use a colon. So some research says using a colon gets some less number of citations or readers. So whenever you don't use a colon in your title, instead of that you can use an hyphen. Okay. Then writing a review article gets more number of citations when consider this research purpose. So if you want to increase the citation counts, try to write some review articles. It will get more number of readers and more number of citations. Then the ninth point is try to publish your work in peer-reviewed journals. It is nothing, it's a top tier journal, either it may be a Q1 or Q2 type. So try to publish your work in peer-reviewed journals so that if you are publishing your work in a peer-reviewed journal, show your work will be a quality one, the journal will be a quality one. Then if the journal is a quality one in which your paper is published, show you will get more number of citations. The next point is whenever you are giving your name in each and every paper, try to give your same first name and last name as unique in all the papers. In some cases, what happens, you will give the first name first, then last name second. In some papers, you will give the last name first and first name second. So in that case, the header will move to some other names. So whenever you are giving your name in your publications, give the exact name in all your publications. Then the next point is give some keywords which is common in your paper. So when you're using some keyword, also you can use the DOI number in all your papers, your orchid numbers, and all these things can be given in your paper. So that what happens when somebody searches by using some keywords, your work will all be listed in this search. Then it will be read by others. Then there's a chance to cite your paper in the works. So use some common keywords. Then apart from that, you can use some metadata also, like title, keywords. It should be common. You can use the DOI number in your paper, orchid information. Everything should be given in this paper. Then the main point is try to publish papers in special issues. Okay. So special issues are attracted more by readers, and it gets cited. So try to publish your papers in special issues also. Then when you are giving some bibliographical data and other information in your paper, try to give the exact details. So when you cite yourself, be careful not to introduce errors that may prevent or confuse tracking and indexing. So your bibliographical data and other information should be exact in all your papers. So before sending a paper, please try use some standard plagiarism checker like authenticate or Turnitin before submitting your paper. So main point is publish less, but don't compromise with quality. If your even though if your publication is one or two, if you get more number of citations, then your work is a quality one. So try to publish quality works so that you can get more number of citations. Now, how a quality research paper should be prepared. So simply you cannot write a paper. If you want to write a quality research paper, first you should choose the right topic. For example, as previously I told, during the COVID period, most of them they have selected only this titles based on COVID. So first choose the right topic, then research the topic and Google it. You go on researching the topic in the Google. Okay. Then make an outline what you are going to write. After making an outline, you organize the notes based on this outline. You write some points in each and every topic. After writing that, if you are satisfied, then you start writing the actual writing. After writing this actual writing, you're writing the paper. Don't directly send the paper to the publishers. You have some editing or proofreading. You can use your friends or colleagues, somebody. You can send for English reading or some research-oriented changes. You can send to them. You edit the paper, you proofread it, then send to the publishers. So what are the various types of academic papers available? So one is research article. Okay. The other one is review article. Review article just nothing. It summarizes and synthesizes existing research. So it will be a review of other previous publications. Case studies. So it mainly analyzes specific cases to explore real type situations. So case study shows the details of and analysis of real type situations. Theoretical papers. It's nothing. It shows new theories. That's all. So methodology papers. It introduces new research methods and evaluate their effectiveness. So this type of paper shows the new methods for research. Then literature reviews, same as review papers. So it review and critique the literature on a particular topic. So it takes a particular topic, it has various reviews that identify the gaps and key themes. Position papers, it's nothing, argue a stance on a specific issue with evidence and reasoning. So it argues only a specific issue with the evidence and reasoning. Then, what about this conference papers? Then technical reports. It's a document which shows research processes, outcomes, providing data and analysis. Then the last one is editorials and commentaries. So it offers opinions or insights. So just it gives opinions and insights on issues, aiming to provoke thought and discussion. So these are the various types of academic papers. So what is the anatomy of a research paper? If you have a research paper, what should be there? So it should have an abstract. Then the thing is you should have a keywords. After this abstract should have a keyword. Then you should have an introduction. Then a literature review should be there. Then what is the methodology used in your research paper? Then what are the results of this research? Then you can have a discussion. Finally, you should have some conclusion about your research work. Then you should have some references. This is an anatomy of a research paper. So this shows without a picture. So a research paper should have a title, abstract, introduction, related works, research methodology used, research, discussion and conclusion. Okay. So when you consider research paper, simply publishing research paper in a quality journal is not very easy. So it should go jumping up over problems. So see, a research paper you should overcome some lot of problems. Then only your paper will be published. So publishing a good quality paper in a good quality journal, you should overcome some lot of hurdles. Then only your paper will be accepted. So if you want to make the rate of acceptance, increase the rate of acceptance of a paper which is sent to a journal, we should consider some points to avoid this rejection. So first you should see what is the aim, scope and aim of the journal. Based on the scope and aim of the journal, you check the journal which is whether it is suitable for your work which is done. Then you send the paper to the journal. Simply don't send any topic to any journal. First you should know the narrow scope and aim of the journal. If it suits your journal, your published work, then you can send that paper to the particular journal. Otherwise, that your paper will be rejected. So some journals, they have different types of reviews. Some journals will reader review and some will have peers review. Okay, so you should write a paper in a clear English. Suppose it depends upon the reviewers who are going to review a paper. Okay. Try to write your paper in a clear English. If English is not your narrative language, and even if it is, reread your article many times and have others to review it for errors. So you check the paper for plagiarism before sending to a publisher. You try to keep your paper similarity less than 10% whenever you are sending a paper to any journal. So each and every journal will have their own guidelines. Some journals will have some double column paper, some will have a single column paper, some will be a single line space or double line space. You should check the format, how the figures are used, how the tables are referred, how the citations are referred, how the references are cited. So you check all the guidelines of the journal before sending the paper to a particular journal. You format your paper according to that and send the paper to the particular journal. So follow up with the journal. After submitting the paper, don't be free. You should follow. Some journals will take more than 6 months to get the review report. Some will take only 1 month or 2 months. So if they are taking more days to review, then you can send an email to them. I have sent a paper. I didn't get any reply from you. Please, I am expecting your reply. So you follow up with the journal so that you can get the response soon. So whenever you get a review report, you respond it effectively. So based on this reviewer's comment, you go through the review comments and give a good and clear response for the review comments. Next, we can move to journal impact factor. What is the journal impact factor? So it is also a number given for a quality journal. Okay. It is mainly given only for the journals which are indexed in Web of Science. So here nowadays there are a lot of impact factors are there, SJIF, and lot of more than that they're having a lot of impact factors. They are not the original or correct journal impact factors. The journal impact factor is given only for the journals which are indexed in Web of Science. Either it may be Science Citation Index or Extended Science Citation Index or SSCI. Okay. So journal impact factor is given for quality journals which are indexed in Web of Science only. So this is how they calculate the journal impact factor. So this journal impact factor is calculated for a particular journal based on the 2 years publications and citations. For example, if a particular journal's journal impact factor for the year 2024 should be calculated, then what they will do is they will consider the previous 2 years publications count as well as the number of citations for the publications. So total number of times its articles were cited during the 2 years, previous years, divided by the total number of papers which is published in that journal. It gives the journal impact factor. Suppose there are 1,000 citations for 2 years, only 10 papers are published in 2 years. So 1,000 by 10 gives the journal's impact factor. So this is how they calculate. This is a previous example. So if they want to calculate the journal impact factor for the year 2008 for a particular journal, they will consider the total number of items published citations for the previous 2007 and 2006 divided by the total number of papers published during the year 2000 and 2006, which gives the journal impact factor for a particular journal. See here, cites to recent times. This is 637 divided by the number of recent items. So this 637 is nothing. The number of citations for the 104 papers which are published uh, previous 2 years, which gives 6.125. This will be the journal impact factor for a particular journal. So this JIF is given only for the journals which are indexed in Web of Science. Then what is the site score? Site score is the same. It is also a number or a digit which is given for a particular journal. This site score is given only for the journals which are indexed in Scopus. It is same as journal impact factor, but journal impact factor is given only for the journals which are indexed in Web of Science. The site score is given only for the journals which are indexed in Scopus. So this Scopus uses 3 years data. Web of Science uses only 2 years data, but Scopus uses the same concept, but it uses 3 years data. So now after this 2020, they are using 4 years data. So when the number of years is increased, the quality of the journal will be good. So this is how the site score as well as impact factor is calculated. When you consider site score, they use 4 years documents. When you consider this journal impact factor, it is Web of Science. It uses 2 years data. Then what is this Coimbatore journal rank? It is also a number which is given for a quality journal. So this Coimbatore journal SCI rank is given only for the journal which are indexed in Scopus. Okay. So it considers only the quality journals. What happens? It takes all the quality journals. Based on their quality, each and every journal is given as a number from 1 to 100. Based on the quality of the journal is given a number from 1 to 100. So the journals which comes under 1 to 25, it is known as Q1 journals. The journals which comes between 26 and 50, they are known as Q2 journals. And the journals which comes between 51 and 75, they are known as Q3 journals. And the journals which comes apart from this after 76, they are known as Q4 journals. So SCI rank is given only for the journals which are quality journals which are indexed in Scopus. Okay. So then the numbers are given from 1 to 100. So based on those numbers, they belong to either Q1, Q2, Q3 or Q4. So this is how the Coimbatore journal rank shows. Q1 is nothing, top 25% journals. Q2 is nothing between 26 and 50. Q3 is nothing between 51 and 75. And Q4 is nothing after 75. So if you want to check the Coimbatore journal rank for a particular journal, you can go to the website coimbatore.jr.com. Then you will get a screen like this. In the white box, you type the journal number or the ISS number and press the enter key. Then you can see the journal rank, Coimbatore journal rank for a particular journal. Then you can identify whether the particular journal is Q1, Q2, Q3 or Q4. So this is the difference between site score as well as journal impact factor. Site score is calculated based on Scopus data. Impact factor is based on Web of Science data. Site score uses 4-year window. Impact factor uses 2-year window. Elsevier launched the site score. Clarivate, then Clarivate, that is Web of Science, launched this impact factor. Then we can go to this Google Scholar metrics. Most of you have heard about this Google Scholar citations. So you will have this H index and this Google Scholar. This is the highest index. So it was found by a person called George Harris. What is the highest index in Google Scholar? So if your 25 publications has more than 25 citations, then your H index is 25. That is, if your journal papers, 10 of your papers are indexed more than 10 times, then H index is 10. If 50 of your papers are indexed more than 50 times, then your H index value is 50. The same way, what is I10? That is the number of papers which have more than 10 citations, then it is an I10. If 100 of your papers are having more than 10 citations, then your I10 index is 100. Then this you should know about this ABDC journal. Apart from this Scopus and Web of Science, there is a journalist called ABDC. It is nothing Australian Business Deans Council. It was developed by or found by Australian Business Deans Council. Okay, so it uses peer review. It doesn't. It is based on this subject evaluation. So it's mainly developed for only the Australian University Business Schools. So they formed a committee or a team. So they want to publish all the papers in the business schools which is around Australia. So they formed a team. It was known as Australian Business Deans Council. So they formed a list of journals. They maximum giving preference only for this Australian University Business Schools to publish their work. So Web of Science and Scopus utilize quality indicators, but this ABDC gives preference only for subject wise. So if you want to check for ABDC journal list, you can go to the website abdc.edu.edu. Then if you press enter, you will get a screen. So in the box, you can type the journal name. Then you can check whether a particular journal is in this ABDC list. Okay. So mainly this ABDC journal list consists of Australian, New Zealand fields of research. They publish, they give preference only for Australian business schools and New Zealand business schools. So if you want to find your H-index value of Google, I want to know my H-index value. Just to open the Google screen, you will get a screen. Just type your name. For example, I am typing my name and pressing the enter key. Now I will get a list of links of mine. So first I can see AV Senthil Kumar, I can Google Scholar. Then I can click that. If I click it, I will get a screen like this. In the screen, left side, I can see my picture, my name, my application details. Then below this title, I have a list of my publications. After each publication, I can see how many citations are there for each paper, then in which year it is published. In the right side, I can see a graph. Above the graph, I can see the citations count, H-index, my H-index value, this is my I-index value. This is a very old one. So each and every bar graph shows each and every year how many citations I have for my paper count per year. Then if I want to know my H-index value in Scopus, same way, you go type Scopus, the Google search, you enter the key, and the top of the screen you can see an author research as well as sources. See near on the top line you can see that key picture will be there, and the right side you can see author search and the next sources. You click the author search, you will get a screen. You type your name, first name, last name, and then your affiliation. You press the search button. Now we can see a screen like this. My name, next I see how many documents are indexed, then what is my H-index value, what is my affiliation. Now you click this, keep a cursor on the name, Senthil Kumar AV, you click it. Now I can see a screen like this. Now it shows how many papers are indexed and how many citations of mine. That's a graph which shows each and every year how many papers are indexed in Scopus and how many, what is the count of citations in each year. This graph shows the number of citations and number of Scopus index papers in each and every year. Now, troubleshooting. Some case, you can think that your work is moved to some other editor. Suppose you have published a paper in a Scopus index journal, you know it is indexed also, but it is not showing in your Scopus count. In that case, how to troubleshoot it? There are three ways. If you found your work is not added, Scopus index is not added or count is not showing in your Scopus count, then you can troubleshoot it. There are three ways to troubleshoot. One is just when you go to the Scopus website, you should log in. You should register. You should have a login. When you log in, you can have a website. I'll show you one second. Okay, like this. Elsewhere, you should sign in. First, you sign in. There's a button called sign in. You click it. After signing it, you will have an option called author search. As previous case, it shows you click the author search. After this author search, the blue color box below the search for an author profile, there's a blue color text author feedback wizard. You click this author feedback wizard. When you click it, now you can get a screen like this, author feedback wizard. So first you should type the first name and last name, then click the name variant button. There's an optional word is there. After that you can see a name variant. You click it. You type different names. For example, I have given the first name here, last name here. You think that how the different what I can say. Suppose first name will be, sometimes it be interchanged, so that your header work will be moved to some other header. So type the variant names. It may be 1 or 2 or 3. You type it, then you type the affiliation, then you click the search button. Now you can see here, you can see Senthil Kumar P, Senthil Kumar Annamalai. It shows the variant things which are available, which you are given. You see the affiliation. Sometimes Senthil Kumar AV will be there. Sometimes Kumar Senthil AV will be there. But you search the affiliation. If the affiliation is same, then you know this work is also yours. If you find 2 of the names are same of you, then click the 2 boxes. Now it shows in orange color. Now you proceed next. Now what happens? This query will be sent to the Scopus people. They will check if the details which are same or it belongs to you, then they will merge both together in your header. This is how you can troubleshoot your work which is missing in your header. This is one way. The other way is you can send a mail to the Scopus people, to the email ID scopus@elsewhere.com. You can mention that this is my work, but it is moved to some other header. Please merge this work to my original header. They will check it. If it is correct, they will merge this work to your original header. This is the other way. The third way is you can chat with the Scopus people. So when you click this contact, see in the picture, you can see an option called contact us below the customer service. You click the contact us, you will get a chat option. You chat with the Scopus people. You can say this is my work, but this is moved to some other header. They will ask you PDF file to be uploaded. You upload the PDF file. After a few days, if this work belongs to you, they will add to your original header. So these are the 3 ways where you can troubleshoot your work. That is, the work which is moved to some other header, you can bring to your original name. This is troubleshooting in Scopus. In the same way, in Web of Science also, if you find your work is to move to some other header, then you can troubleshoot it and you can bring to your original name. So you know that Web of Science is not free. It can be accessed only by the subscribed organizations or institutions. Now they have have a website called Publons. After this 2023, Web of Science has joined with the Publons. So it is free. So you can go to the website called publons.com. The same way you can register, you can log in. After logging in, you can go to your screen. You can use view my research profile. Then there's on the left side at the top of the image, the left side there's a blog column. There's a menu option called menu. If you click that, you will have 4 options: profile, my research profile, my research profile notification. You click one by one. In the same way, you can check how many papers are published and indexed in Web of Science, how many citations are there, what are the papers and when it is published, which is indexed in Web of Science. So you can go one by one. You can search this. So here, if you are finding any missed papers, then you can use the add option here. Using this add options, you can add your Web of index papers in this Publons. So just you go through it. You can use the same method in Scopus. Okay, next. What is this Google Scholar? Now you can enter into this Google Scholar. So if you are not having a Google Scholar profile, just you create a new one. Go to Google Scholar. You can register your name. Then you will have a Google Scholar login. What you do, you sign into this Google Scholar profile. When you sign in, you will get a picture like this. This is my Google Scholar profile. So if you want to add a new paper, after publishing a paper, you want to add your title in this Google Scholar, then what you should do, below this image, there's an option called title. After this title, there's a plus symbol. Click this plus symbol. When you click this plus symbol, you will have these three options: add article groups, add articles, add article manually. So when you click this add article groups, you can see a screen like this, add article groups. It shows group wise publications. See here, with the same name, A.B. Senthil Kumar, A.B. Senthil Kumar, A.B. Senthil Kumar, it is showing some group of publications. After this name, you can see 61 articles, 55 in profile. Now 6 is not the group. Now you click this name. It shows all the 61 articles. You check if it is not highlighted in blue. You can check it. If it is hidden, then it is already in the list. If it is in dark blue color like this, it shows a box near that. You click that. Whichever paper which belongs to you, you click it. After clicking, you click the blue color right color box at the topmost right corner. Now these publications which are in the group which is not added in your name will be added to your name. This is add articles by group. Then the next one is add articles. If you click this add articles, it shows like this, add articles. Instead of group wise, it shows one by one. Now see, all these listed files are in light blue color. There is no box near this. Suppose if a paper which in bold color and that small box near the publication at the left side, it means if it belongs to you, you click that and click the blue color box at the rightmost top corner. Now this paper will be added to your Google Scholar profile. The third option is add article manually. If you click this add article manually, if you publish a new paper, either it may be a conference or journal or chapter or a book, you can add it manually. So that after adding, you click the blue color box at the rightmost corner. Now these details will be added to your Google Scholar profile. So whenever your work is added in Google Scholar profile, automatically it will be, you can see your citations for each and every publications. Now my citations today is 3421. Okay, so whenever you publish something, just you add in Google Scholar citations, either by checking add article groups or add articles, or you add it manually. Then only your Google Scholar citations will be increased. Okay. So apart from that, how to increase your citations or how to make your work to reach others? You can use LinkedIn, you can use Facebook, you can use Twitter, websites where you contribute, your institution's repository. Then you can use some free websites called ResearchBib, SlideShare, Script, SiteFactor. These are all free websites where you can put your publication details so that your work can reach others. If you have your own website, you can put your details, your academic institution's website, Facebook groups, Quora. This is also a free website where you can put all your publication details. So when you put all your works in online, sure you'll get more number of citations. Then what's a predatory journal? So apart from these cloned journals, I'll explain you what is a cloned journal in the next coming slides. What's a predatory journal? It is nothing. A predatory journal is actively asks researchers for manuscripts. They'll send email, publish your papers in your journal. There will be no peer review system. The editorial board which is shown will be not correct. When you check the name and the institution which is shown in editorial board, sure it will not be existing. They will give simply a name and institution name. Whatever you send, they will publish. When all these things are there, then that particular journal is known as a predatory journal. This predatory journal was found by a librarian called Jeffrey Bell. He belongs to University of Colorado. He has created a list of predatory journals as well as publishers. This is known as Beall's list. Then what is a cloned journal? So most of you have heard about this cloned journal. What is cloned? If something is copied as the same copy, then it's known as a clone. The same way, A cloned journal is nothing. A Scopus or Web of Science journal or a quality journal will be used with the same name and everything will be same. They will cheat the authors to get more papers they will earn. So when a journal is cloned, it is known as a cloned journal. These cloned journals will have the same ISSN number as the original journal. They will use the same title, logo, everything will be same. Suppose if a journal is Scopus Index journal is there, what they will do, they will create a new journal with the same name, using the same ISSN number, everything. They will use some logos, extra fittings to attract the authors, and they will get the journal papers from them. They will publish it. Who is the loser? Only the author is loser of money and their hard work. So what they will do, they will the clone journal will have a website with the same name, everything. They will give a link in that Scopus link. When you click the Scopus link, it goes to the original Scopus journals link. So they will cheat you. So try to avoid, check a paper before sending to a journal, to check once or more. Don't try to send to some clone journals. So apart from this, when you consider clone journal, maximum they will only give this contact details and names of the editors. So when you see the contact details, there will be some box. Just you type it, you send. But in the original Scopus journals, they will give the original, attracts everything. Okay. So this is in India. There is a website called UGC Care. What there is in the UGC Care, they have given the list of clone journals. When you go to this website called UGC Care, they have given list of clone journals, Group 1 and Group 2. See in this Group 1, when I click this Group 1, they are using some two columns. The first column shows the original journal. The column with the red color text, they are the cloned journals. I'll show one example of this. See, the left side, you will have the original journal. It is known as Dogo Rankson Research Journal. It is written in English and Assamese. They are given the publisher name, but there is no link URL. It means that the publication is an hard copy. But you see the right side, the journal name DRS Research Journal. This is a cloned one. They are using the same language. They mentioned like that. But the publisher name is not given. But they are using the same ISS number. But see, they are given a URL. But this is an online journal. But the original journal is a printed copy. See, they are using an emblem called UGC Care. This is the attract to cheat the authors. So by seeing this emblem, there's the logo. Most of them think that this journal is the original one, and they'll send paper to this particular journal. So when I click this Group 2 in the same website, it shows the same some list of journals. So this is example for in the list 2. There was a journal called Adalia. It was written in Turkish, German, and English. Publisher name is given, ISSN number given, URL is also given. This is an online journal. But see, this is a cloned one. They are mentioning as Adalia journal. They have added a keyword called journal. They are using the same ISSN number, but the website name is different. See what they are doing. They are using a Web of Science group logo. Okay, this is to cheat the authors. Well, while seeing this logo, they will think this is the original journal, and they will send the papers to this journal. So when an ISSN number is correct, you can check whether this particular journal is a cloned one or not. So you go to the website, you check, just you Google ISSN number, check, you will get a box like this. You type the ISSN number of the particular journal. For example, I am typing Adalia. When I type this and press enter key, it shows the country Turkey and status confirmed. Now you can check the website whether the country of publication is Turkey. Then you can confirm that if it is Turkey, then that particular journal is original one. If the country name or not is given in this particular journal, then you can identify that one is a cloned journal. This is one to check because both the journals are using the same ISSN number. You can confirm a particular journal which is the original one. You can check with this ISSN number details. See, this is an example for cloned. There was a journal called Design Engineering Toronto. This Design Engineering Toronto is the original one, but Design Engineering is a cloned one. So there are a lot of journals like this. Okay. So please be aware of journal websites with Scopus or Web of Science. By seeing this logo, don't send papers. So if you want to confirm, either you can send a email to the public Scopus people or Web of Science people or chat with them. Then I can confirm whether the particular journal is Scopus index or Web of Science index. Then you can send to the paper to the particular journal. So you can confirm with the Scopus people or Web of Science people either by sending email or chatting with them. You can confirm whether the particular journal is indexed in Scopus or Web of Science. So this is some just a journal which is so maximum journal which is not cloned one or which is Scopus index or Web of Science original. They will publish only minimum number of papers in each and every year. Suppose if it is a cloned journal, they are using this Scopus index journal's name as well as it's a cloned one. Their maximum they will publish more number of 1,000 or 2,000 papers in each and every issue year. So you can also check this by using this Scopus website. You can type the journal name. You can check only when the particular journal is indexed with minimum number of papers. Then it will be an original one. If it shows some, if it shows some more number of this, it will be removed from the Scopus index. You can check that. Okay. So before sending any paper to Scopus index or Web of Science journal, just you go through all types of possibilities to check whether it is indexed in Scopus or Web of Science. Okay. Now, if you want to see the list of Scopus index journals, go to the Scopus website. Below this About Scopus, there's an option called Content Coverage. You click it. Now you can see a screen like this. In the screen, you can see two boxes. Download the source title list, then download the books title list. When you click this download source title list, you will get an Excel file. In that Excel file, it shows some pages. Each and every pages, it shows in one page. It shows what are the journals are indexed in Scopus from November 2024. The next page it shows what are journals which are removed from Scopus. The next page it shows what are the number of journals till now it is indexed in Scopus. In the next page it shows what are the books which are indexed in Scopus. All these details will be shown in this when you download this particular Excel file. Okay. So recently I got an email like this. This is during 2023 or something. I got an email. We feel to invite you for upcoming special issue. They are calling me for a special issue in Journal of Design Engineering Toronto. I was happy. So they told that it will be published in 20 days and the publication fee is 400 euros. So I thought, oh, I'm very happy I can have a special issue. So now what I did is they were given journal website and Scopus ID link. I clicked this journal website link. It went to the cloned journal website. But when I clicked this Scopus ID link, it went to the original Scopus website web page, Scopus page. Now see how they are cheating. They are showing the Scopus details of the original Scopus journal, but the journal website is showing the cloned journal website. So this is how they are cheating. Please be aware of this. So the same way, Web of Science, an example for Web of Science. So there is a journal called serc.org, which is the original one. The Nadia Pop is the cloned one. You see, I will show you this. Example. This is just an example. This website is cloned one. It is nothing IJDRBC. The right one is Nadia. See, this cloned journal. They are using some low emerging sources citation. This is to attract the authors. So this is an example for Web of Science cloned journal. So if you want to check whether a particular journal is Web of Science indexed or not, you can go to the Web of Science journals. In the main page, you can see a box like this. You type the journal name and click the search button. After clicking the search button, it shows the details of the journal below the box. For example, it's showing IOB Publishers Limited, Temple Circus, and there it shows the journal name and all. Now, if it shows the particular journal details like this, then the journal is indexed in Web of Science. Otherwise, the particular journal is not indexed in Web of Science. You can search before sending a paper to a Web of Science index journal by checking to the Web of Science website. So, a university called Amity University, they have created an app which shows all the cloned journal list. The database of all cloned journals. You can download the app. You can check before sending a paper to a journal. You can check the list. If the particular journal name is in this list, then it's a cloned journal. This is an app. If you want, you can also upload. That is, you can use this app in your system, mobile, and you can check for a cloned journal. So this is the Amity Quality Journal Checker. So thanks a lot for giving this opportunity. One request for you. I know that I think everybody will have a resume or CV, but most of them what they will do only when they are trying for a new job, they will prepare a CV. So what the problem here means, at that time you will omit all the things, hard works you have done. So now you just, if you are not having a CV, just to prepare a CV, whenever you do something, you add it in your CV. Then only your hard work will not be missed. So this is a request. If you are not having a CV, please prepare one now. Then you update what are the achievements that you are doing or publishing anything, you update it regularly. Then only your hard work will not be missed. So if you have any questions, please you can ask me. Thanks a lot. So or you can send an email to me. I can reply you. So thanks. Since the time is, I think 1.5 hours is over. Thanks a lot for everybody. So if you have any questions, please you can ask me, please.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Wonderful.
Thank you. Since the time is less, just I have added some things. So okay, I think it will be useful for you, everybody. Thanks a lot.
So before starting session, I would like to request everyone before you call, we will share the attendance link soon. Attendance link. Doctor, there are some questions from the participant and
Please, they can ask, please.
Okay. So the first question is from Hydrina. And she wants to ask, how do I identify credible sources and avoid journals?
How to? Hello?
Doctor?
Now tell me once more.
The first question is from Hydrina, and she wants to ask, how do I identify credible sources and avoid journals?
So I don't know. The predatory journals, they'll send an email to you. Simply they'll send an email. Please publish your work on this. We will publish the papers within 2 days, 3 days. Okay. So if you see the website, there won't be some editorial board. If you check the editorial board editors' names, it won't be original. Suppose if you want to check, you take the name and the university name given, you search in Google. Sure, that names will not be there. Okay. Then even when you see the contact us, they won't give the original address. Simply they will give some box. First name, last name, you type your what query, then click the send button. That's all. There won't be any address. Whatever you send, they will publish. They won't see for quality. The cost will be less, for example. 500 rupees, 300 rupees, something will be like that. So these are the ways you can identify a predatory journal.
Okay. The second question is, how do I select a strong research topic?
So this is based on the current current thing what is happening. Suppose, so I told no, during the COVID period, that was a need for the people. Whatever thing which is published in Scopus, it was read by people. So whenever you want to publish something, you type for a new and innovative topic. Then only you will get more number of readers and more number of citations. Now if I publish something in COVID, nobody will read. So before publishing a paper, you try to identify a title which is new and innovative. Then only you will get more number of readers and citations.
Okay.
Are you clear?
What are the most important skills and finally a student should develop in order to conduct successful research?
What are the points? So there is a main point is before entering into research, just you want to find the right topic. Okay, you identify the right topic, you go through the Google, you search for the previous works which are done in that particular topic, then you identify what are the drawbacks in this previous publications, you identify what can be done to overcome these problems in the previous publications, you just to try to solve these problems, then your work will be a quality one and a good one. It will be useful for the society.
Okay, thank you. This question is from Abdul Rauf, and they want to ask, as an undergraduate student, what is the best way to start a research project?
See, if you're under, so what I think is, if you want to publish something, suppose even though nowadays my students, I am having a PG students, they are publishing in Scopus Index journals and chapters. So what the thing is the guidelines, you should know what are the guidelines, how to publish it. For example, I started my publishing work in 1992. I started simply publishing some simple articles in local magazines, newspapers. So first you should have some interest, a small interest. If you have a small interest, you try to start some new small articles. You will also get some money for this, for publishing local magazine. If you find, if your work, simple work is published in something, it will make you to ego boost for you. You will try to publish in journals, books, or some chapters. So first, if you want to get some interest, start with publishing in small articles in some newspapers or some local magazines in your area. After that, sure you will get some more interest. Then you can try for publishing some journal papers, or you can also write some books, or you can write some chapters. It's possible. Just you should have some interest. That's all.
Okay, doctor. This question is from Hydrina Iris. He wants to ask what citations APA, MLA, or ILA are used in research papers, and how do I choose the right one?
See, it is based on this, I told already, based on this Q1, Q2 journals. If the journal which you are publishing in Q1, sure it will be with of more quality. If you are publishing a journal in Q2 list, sure it will be less than this Q1. So the journal in which you are publishing, whether in Q1 or Q2, either it may be IEEE or something. Okay. So based on this Q1, Q2 and Q3 or Q4, you will have some good number of citations. So if you publish your work in a quality journal, sure you'll have some more number of readers and more number of citations. So most of them will try to publish in Q1. Tell me.
Okay, doctor. So this is the second last question. It is from Hydrina, and she wants to ask, are there any productivity tools implemented for research papers?
Productivity tools means just now they are using only this AI. Using a lot of tools are there available in AI. Just you Google AI tools for preparing research papers. Okay, there are a lot of tools. You can use any type of tools to prepare your research paper. So previously, before this AI, we should try for preparing these papers. But nowadays there are a lot of tools. You cannot specify specifically any tool. Just you can go to Google. You type AI tools for preparing research papers. There are a lot of research tools for preparing research papers. You try it. Sure, you can prepare a good research paper.
Okay, so the last question is from Fatma. And she wants to ask how to start reading articles page.
How to?
How to start reading articles from scratch.
How to start reading articles from scratch.
I can't hear this. What is the last word? From?
I'll send the question in the chat.
So simply specify the word. I am not able to see this in my mobile. What is the last word?
Doctor, the last word is scratch.
Sketch.
You can check the chat. It's like they are asking how many articles from scratch.
Project and how to start reading article in scratch from the beginning, huh?
Yes,
How
Prof.
to
Yes,
start
Prof.
from the beginning. So uh, it's how to start reading article from the scratch. I don't know exact meaning for scratch. What is specifically as scratch?
From beginning.
From
From beginning.
beginning. So what you should do is you should don't just start with some high quality papers. So just you take some papers which are published in normal journals. So when you see some papers in normal journals, it will be simple and easy to understand. Suddenly, as a sudden, if I start with an IEEE paper which is published in IEEE or some Web of Science papers, there will be a quality one. They will be using some 4 or 5 pages. So it was not able to understand easily for a new person to understand. So you go for papers which are published in online journals. They are simple papers. You try it. First, you try to understand what is the paper, how they are making this paper, what is the flow, how they are using to mention their work. All these things can be identified by the papers which are published in simple journals or normal journals. After that, you can go for journals which are published in IEEE or Web of Science or Scopus in this journal. Then you can easily understand what is a research, what is a research paper, or how to write a research paper.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. As we have approached the end of our time together, let's give a big virtual round of applause to our speaker, Professor Dr. A.V. Senthil Kumar, sharing his expertise with us. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't forget to mark your attendance to Google Meet. Before we wrap up, feel free to ask for our social media platforms for updates future events and upcoming workshop series. Stay tuned for more details and mark your calendars. Lastly, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our partners who have been with us throughout this journey. Their unwavering support and collaboration have been instrumental in making the EGE virtual series a reality. Thank you again, our speaker, Professor Dr. A.V. Kumar, for their wonderful presentation, as well as our great participants for joining this workshop. And lastly, I would like to thank our EGE team for making this workshop possible. Everyone for your active participation. I hope you found today's workshop insightful.
So thank you. Thanks, Dr. Madhuni. Thank you all. Thank you for all the participants. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Doctor.
Bye.
Bye, Prof. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thanks a lot, sir, for giving this opportunity. Bye.
Bye, Prof. To all the participants, kindly don't forget to register for our upcoming workshop 13. We have already opened the registrations and we have a very limited seat for this workshop. So the link is already in the Google Meet chat and we have already shared the link in the WhatsApp group. So don't try to register for this workshop, and also don't forget to repost the workshop with your friends and colleagues. Everyone, please don't forget to mark your attendance. We have shared the attendance link in the Google Meet chat. And also, please try to register for our upcoming workshop, workshop 13. Everyone, please repost the workshop 13 from your LinkedIn account to help all your friends, family members, or colleagues to join or sign up for the upcoming workshop. We have already shared the workshop link in the Google Meet chat.